Let's have a look and see what's new on Amazon Prime from the 26th of October to the 1st of November. There's a 12-minute short all about those bloody minions called Minion Madness. Season 2 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has arrived. Not Season 1, just Season 2, so if you haven't seen Season 1, enjoy! Season 1 of Workaholics has turned up. It's a real guilty pleasure for me. I get a lot of criticism for liking it, but it's a good show. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is on there now. It's never been a better time to revisit it. It just seems like such a creepy film now, but it's good fun. There's a horror film called Devil's Mercy with Stephen Ray, who's a pretty damn good actor if you ask me. However, I struggle to find a good review of it, most saying it's just boring. There's an award-winning drama called Adrift in Manhattan starring Heather Graham and William Baldwin. When looking to see if this was any good, I kept finding the plot keyword, scarf, as in the item of clothing that you may wear. So if you're into scarves, this might be the movie for you. Canadian kids series Dino Dan is there in its entirety. It's all 4 seasons of it available to satisfy your Jurassic cravings. 2 seasons of Scooby-Doo Where Are You, the classic series that everyone actually remembers, not any of the other ones that came afterwards. This is the one from 1969, is now available on Amazon Prime. There are 60 episodes of the original Tom and Jerry from 1943 available too. French-Canadian Cop Show 1902 is available. The show is described as depressing. It's only the first season, mind you, and there are 2 due to follow it up. There's a second series of Gortimer Gibbons' Life on Normal Street about a few kids who have to navigate Normal Street, an ordinary suburban street that has a hint of something magical under the surface. With season 11 currently doing the rounds on normal television, seasons 1 to 10 are now available on Amazon Prime of Criminal Minds, the detective drama that a lot of people speak very highly of. One of the American Girl movies has popped up, Kit Kittredge, starring Abigail Breslin, should keep little girls very happy all over the world, I'm guessing. Probably more so in America, although anyone that calls their daughter Kit should maybe have a stern talking to. Sounds more like an artificial intelligence unit you'd put in a car or something. Heartwarming Disney adventure Whispers an Elephant's Tale arrives. However, this does have some reviews saying that it has some rather graphic imagery that younger kids may find a little disturbing. Certainly their parents did. Arnie's 2002 action film Collateral Damage smashes its way onto Amazon Prime. It's good fun, this film, albeit it's about a man losing all of his family in a terrorist act, but he goes after them to get revenge. It's Arnie versus that guy from Fear the Walking Dead, Cliff Curtis, and it's well worth catching. A deadly airborne virus has been released on the world from a monkey, and only Dustin Hoffman, Rene Russo and Morgan Freeman can save the day. A film by Wolfgang Peterson, Outbreak is fine to put on in the background when you're doing something else. Gene Hackman and Hugh Grant star in Extreme Measures, a medical thriller that's about as close as you're ever going to get it to an action film with Hugh Grant. It's actually not too bad, it has its moments, and Hugh Grant is quite effective in it. Refreshing not to have him playing a goofy romantic lead. The Hills Run Red is a direct-to-video horror film from 2009, and if slasher films are your thing, then you could do a lot worse than this one. National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon 1 farces it up. I went back and revisited this recently, and it is actually quite funny. Bill Shatner and Tim Curry steal the movie, and there are some genuinely good gags along the way. Irwin Allen disaster flick The Towering Inferno arrives. There's never been a better time to revisit this with Paul Newman, Steve McQueen, William Holden, Faye Dunaway, Fred Astaire, Richard Chamberlain, O.J. Simpson, Robert Vaughn and Robert Wagner. This is a cracking movie for any Sunday afternoon, and the kids need to see it. And my recommendation of the week is easily It Follows, one of the freshest, most original horror films in a long time. This film has an awful lot of depth to it, a lot of statements against modern day consumerism, attitudes towards children in America, the economic downturn, all wrapped up in one package with a very simple premise and edge-of-the-seat thrills the whole way through. It's a beautiful movie to watch, and while some do hate it, it stays with you afterwards, and you will be thinking about it. Thanks very much for watching, and remember to check out what's new on Netflix.